getting ready to head out again in the morning. Minus Haley. Haley, did you say Haley? Yeah, she's still here.
Hello.
She's kicking me out by the road tomorrow where we left from. And I'm just making sure I have everything. So there's my cooking stuff. And my clothes that I'm not wearing tomorrow. And my delicious choices for food. And what's back here? Oh, there's my toilet paper, my sit pad, and there's my backpack with my tent on it. Trekking poles, some hand warmers, rain stuff that I just got today that hopefully is awesome. My puffy coat. Yes, I do have an umbrella. And this little guy has my down blanket in it. And my thermarest is a sleeping pad, keeps me warm from the ground. And this little guy is an awesome pillow. Total overkill for most people, wouldn't probably carry that, but I love my pillow. And that's this little cloth for moisture. And that, over there are some microspikes. I'm keeping those in case it's still snowy in the Smokies when I get there, because I don't want to fall down. So I hope that's everything. Nature. Last little hike with my kid. She's just gonna go a mile or so up the trail from Woody Gap, and I'll be off. It sure is nice to have her for now. A pretty, but somewhat rainy day. Haley's fixing her shoe. And we're gonna hike a little bit more. But here's what she looks like. Walking along with my Sherpa. I made it to the top. I'm actually by myself now. Feels a little funny, but very free. This is gonna be awesome. At the top of the next one, trying to catch my breath. I'm guessing I gotta go up that one over there next. Haley should be in her car back over that mountain somewhere. Man, this is cool. The trail is also a stream. Isn't that handy? Now that was a big hill, but it is so pretty. Man, God does good work. What kind of silliness are these trees up to out here? I don't even understand. Hey y'all, here I am in my tent, waiting for it to quit raining. It was too early to stop, but I couldn't really go past here because you need a bare canister for your food in the next section. But you can hike through it in one day, but not if you're starting at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or not if you're me. So I'm at a campsite. Kind of real bored, actually. There's a lot of other people here though. There's only 4 real campsites and probably 15 tents, 20 or more people. So it could be a party if it wasn't raining. Yeah. Beautiful morning on the Appalachian Trail. Came up out of a big valley from camp. Sleep was terrible, but you know, it'll get better. I am coming up Blood Mountain from Slaughter Creek. That tells you kind of what it's like. The words are descriptive. And it's cold today. I'm even wearing pants. Thanks, Mom, for the rain pants. Had them all day. It hasn't rained, but it's frosty up here. And usually I take off my coat within 30 minutes or so of going, but not today. It's cold. It took me a Blood Mountain poop. But, you ever pooped where it looked this nice? In case you wondered if it's cold, it is. Coming up on the Blood Mountain Shelter. Kind of wish I could stay here, but you have to have a bear canister, which I don't, so I won't. It's a big first step. Come in here and have me a little snack. Hanging out waiting on a shuttle by the quitter tree. Not a quitter, just taking tomorrow off. It's supposed to be stupid cold, raining. But look how cool this place is. The trail came from over there past the outhouses, comes around here, and it goes right through this building. Pretty cool. Hey y'all. Obviously I'm not on the trail right now. I'm in a hotel in Blairsville. Haley and I stayed here a few days ago. I made it from Gooch Gap to Neels Gap, and some of that was pretty tough. The worst part was it was super, super cold up on that mountain. I wasn't expecting that. I made a trip to the privy on the mountain, which seemed like a good idea. Well, it was a good idea, but the exposure, so to speak, from going there chilled me to the bone, and by the time I could get my stuff back on and get off of that mountain, the winds were howling. It was real cold, but I was glad to get down to Neels Gap and talk to some people. The close rooms there were pretty well packed full, so I just got me a ride down to the town and stayed here again. Just taking a day off and did a little laundry, getting ready to go again. It's been fun, but a little weird being by myself. I didn't expect to be so lonely. I thought it would be easier. I love the hiking. It's beautiful. It's hard, but I don't mind hard. The nights are pretty cold in the tent, but it's great, but I just miss being around my family. So when I got to the quitting tree, as I called it, I kind of considered it for a minute, but no, I'm not quitting. I'm gonna go on. Today's a whole new, better day, and but if there is anything that brings me off the trail, it'll probably be missing all of you guys, because I guess I'm very social. I see, literally yesterday I was passed by 20 some odd people on the trail who all spoke to me, all super nice. But when you get to the end of the day and crawl into your tent, it's just you, and it's just kind of weird. But the first day back out, Haley, she carried my pack for the first mile and a half, and then she ran back down to her car and drove back to Missouri. And so I crawled up a few mountains. Not really a very hard day. It rained some, but not terrible. I got some new rain gear that seems really good. Thanks, Mom. That was my happy birthday present. It's coming up here in a week or two. And spent the night in a little valley area that had 4 assigned campsites, which were holding 15-20 tents by the time the night was over. So I found me a little spot literally by the trail. I had to stake out my tent to try and keep the stakes off the trail so nobody squished them if they got up earlier than me. And I had to stop early for the night, so that was part of where my boredom came from, being alone in the tent for over 12 hours probably. And then got up early the next day, hit the trail. All these people passed me, went up a place called Blood Mountain. Blood Mountain, I think it gets its name from some kind of a fight between Indian tribes way back, but I think it's well named. I crossed Slaughter Creek to get to Blood Mountain, and going up it really wasn't as bad as coming down. Coming down was kind of a scramble down a bunch of rocks and stuff, and one time I was pretty sure I was lost. I couldn't see any trail markers, but the trail is just that crazy looking that it's hard to tell it's a trail. Anyway, I'm safe. I'm in a hotel for the day, gonna go find me a pizza, I think, and I'll be back out there. It's gonna be awesome.